is day 2 on MSC World America and our very first official sea day. The plan was simple: get some sun and figure out what's actually included on this massive ship. But today we're dodging the rain, checking out some new venues, including one specialty restaurant, and maybe testing out the 15 drink limit. Maybe. And what started as a relaxing family day somehow ended with me sitting by myself in the nightclub before facing a very tough life decision in my stateroom bathroom at 1 a.m.
That was not pretty.
Here's how it all happened. First sea day, and today has proven that there is a cruise line for everyone, and MSC is a fierce competitor, okay?
Day 2 on the MSC World America? I know it's gonna be a good day. Because today, it's a sea day, baby. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I lay down a bit. So today, day 2 was a little bit of a cloudy one, but we couldn't tell until we left our room because we don't have any windows. So we got all ready to go to the pool.
Once we finally got out of our room to go out and explore for the day,
We walked out and we realized it's cloudy and it's rainy and it's all the things. So in true fashion, I decided I needed a coffee. So we went to the Coffee Emporium
at the World Promenade,
at around lunchtime because it's just kind of how the morning went.
got some coffee. Adric got hot chocolate.
They got all 3 of them wrong. It was fine. We drank them, but we got the drinks and they tasted good. So the Coffee Emporium was a great place, great staff. It is included in the drink package, but yeah, it's a cute little place. You can get some coffee. There are additional snacks for purchase at an additional cost. After that, we kind of walked around down there. There was live music and he was really good. His speakers kind of projected across the entire area down there and it was all fantastic. Love that area. I hope that even at night they have live entertainment because it's such a great area for live entertainment. There is a smoking section and a non-smoking section, but it's not labeled. But there is a smoking section down there by the sports bar. And a non-smoking section. We went to Sweet Impressions and checked that out. Super cute. There's like a little milkshake place. There's candy. There's ice cream. There's a crepes and waffles. There is frozen yogurt. It is just overall a super cute place. 100% of it is additional price. None of it is included. At 0 part of it. None of it, but it's very cute. The milkshakes are like $12 to $15 a piece, I believe, or $11 to $15. We did not purchase anything from here, but we checked out the place. It was super cute little place. After we checked that out, we went over to Promenade Bites. Cute little place. Everything's included. From 3 to 10 p.m. they have popcorn. And before that they had empanadas and hot dogs. Today was a Jamaican beef empanada. Adric got that. He said it was so good.
A nice little complimentary place that you can stop by and grab a little snack on the go.
The sports bar again. James went over and got some Bloody Marys. They were delicious. So good. And the place is just really hopping.
They had more variety of craft beers on tap there at that bar. But anyway, if you've ever been on a Royal Caribbean ship, All Stars Sports Bar is basically like a Playmakers.
The only problem that I saw with where we were at down there on the promenade was when it rains, it gets very slippery down there. They try their best to kind of keep it dry and clean, but it really did get a little slick. It rained down there because it's open air. But they did their best and it was pretty, but it was very slippery. So cute area, 10 out of 10 recommend. Promenade Suites is the only thing down there that's included in the cruise package. Everything else, if you purchase, is above and beyond your package. So then Adric was like, I want some soft serve ice cream and an ice cream cone. That's normally something that's easy to find on a cruise ship.
At this point, day 2, it's hard for us to figure out what's included and what's not. I mean, you can go through the app and tell, but the app, we're going to talk about the app a little bit later. We were looking for the self-serve stations.
But today we were told Luna Park and the buffet. It's actually in pizza and burgers. And it's like a section right around where the little standalone bar is. There's the little ice cream place there. And then outside of the buffet, there's soft serve ice cream there.
While we were there, I was like, well, we haven't eaten lunch or anything today, so we might as well get something to eat while we're here. And then I went up and got a burger, mac and cheese, chicken wings, and everything there at that pizza and burger place, it's included also. I was actually pretty impressed with the chicken wings. Not too bad. But they had like nachos and a few other different sides. They had hot dogs, nachos, a few different selections of different burgers. And then on the other side, they had pizza. And that's that MSC pizza that everyone loves.
There's also a bar in there. Yeah, it's just a great place. So I stopped over and I got some mac and cheese. I got some buffalo chicken wings, nachos, chili fries, like all of my favorite guilty pleasure bad foods I got from that place. So good though. Adric ended up getting some desserts from there because he had the empanada.
So pretty cool little spot.
The place is so cute. I know I said this last night, but the place is adorable. It's very cutely decorated. It's quick. You get in, you eat, you move. We decided after that to go to the Azul pool. It was kind of cloudy most of the day, but we saw like a little brief sun. So we ran to the Azul pool.
Sun shining. This might end up being a beautiful day after all. We ended up with a spot right by the pool at the Azul pool, which is like the main pool outside. Adric gets in the pool and all of a sudden,
And then it started pouring.
And everyone just starts scattering. See people getting up out of their chairs like it's chaos. It was kind of funny.
Hey, the pool's open now.
And that was it. It was just a cloud that passed by, but
I sat there and got warm a little bit before I got in.
She's gonna take 2 years to get into the literal pool, like she always does.
So once I warmed up from the sun, I'm like, okay, I'm getting in.
And then you just gotta like do this. They're all seawater pools. Saltwater, I mean. That's what you gotta do, guys.
So I get up and I get in the pool.
She's gonna say this is cold. Well, it's really not. She just has to get used to it. It is not cold.
And it is cold.
Yeah, I was not right for sure.
I was in there for probably a good 30-40 minutes. The water was still cold.
I was just chilling by the pool, relaxing while Adric and Brandy got in.
We just made a new friend. Her name is Shannon. Shout out to Shannon. She's a friend. Shout out Shannon.
I'm just chilling, trying to navigate this MSC app, which I feel could be much better than what it is. I feel like that's one thing they really suck at. The MSC app is not very intuitive. I mean, it does everything that you need it to do for the most part, but could be better. I don't know. Tell me what you think about the MSC app. I do like that the chat on it is included. So if you want to chat with anyone in your party or anybody else really that you meet and you're logged into the app, you can message through the app. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky about the app, but we hung out at that pool for a bit. Just a quick note on the main pool area. You got 2 bars and a complimentary spot called La Boca Grill, slinging pizza, burgers, hot dogs, and french fries. Stuff like that. But to be honest, trying to keep track of all this is exactly when I gave up on mapping out every single thing included on the ship. And my vacation brain was starting to take over. I figured we'd just cover all these costs as the week went on. So if you really want all the facts immediately, you can easily ask ChatGPT. So grab a drink, kick back, and enjoy a pretty normal family sea day. Well, right up until the weird disaster that derailed the rest of my night.
Adric took a little nappy nap out there on the outdoor pool on one of the chairs that we were at. We ordered a couple drinks from the bar. There was bar staff out there that were delivering to us. The drinks were great. A little bit weak. I feel like I've noticed that. There is a 15 drink limit on this cruise, and I honestly feel like we might be close. I'm not here to get drunk by any means, but I also feel like if I'm paying for my drinks, I probably should get drinks that are appropriate for what I'm paying. I don't know how many drinks I've drank today. James, do you know how many drinks I've drank today? I think I'm like 9 or 10. Do you know how many drinks I've drank today? James thinks 7. Maybe I'm overestimating. But even at 7, I feel like I should have a buzz. I don't. So I'm not really sure what that's about.
And then we found a spot at the Botanical Gardens pool.
Oh, they get the top up.
open.
I think that's what it's called. But it's in the botanical garden area where they got like a lot of plants. I don't think they're real plants. Are those real plants? Maybe they are. I don't know. But we found a bed. Sat on the bed. There's a bar up on the 19th floor up above. I think between the botanical gardens pool and the one outdoor, there's like 8 jacuzzi tubs of different size variations.
There was like 10 hot tubs. It was like crazy.
That's nice to know you have all that stuff right there in that one little area. So it's a real big family friendly area, but also just a nice chill spot for whoever.
Chilling.
I was so relaxed that I just laid back in that bed and I took a little siesta right there.
Chill.
Just kind of thinking about my vacation and my day tomorrow and tonight. Brandy and Adric chilled in that pool.
Then we had to go inside the inside pool,
Adric and I swam in that little pool. It's a nice little pool, but again, the water was cold.
which I got some clips right here for you.
We are coming in the pool. This is the inside pool. For some reason, it has a roof open, which is yeah, it's way better. No, Mom, feel it. It's so much better. So thanks.
I don't know why the water's cold, but it is.
Yeah. So cold. No, it's not. My mom's still arguing about it's cold.
The kids were even getting in and saying, "Ooh, Mommy, the water's cold."
It's so nice. How does she not feel this?
They did close the retractable roof while we were in there.
Because it started to rain pretty hard. The sun went away and it got cloudy once again. That was a great place to be for that. If you want some pool time on a rainy day, that's a place to be, right?
It is a little bit warmer.
Raining on and off, cloudy, but it was still pretty beautiful sea day. I know some of you don't like to hear that. You go on vacation, you want nothing but sunshine, but you can't always have it your way. You never know what's gonna happen with the weather, and today was just one of those days. On and off. It wasn't complete clouds all day though.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we came back to the room after that and got all around. Tonight we booked teppanyaki for the 3 of us. They've changed our time around a little bit. Our dinner time is late. We got around, we showered.
Tonight is elegant night.
And then there's like entertainment at like 10:15 or something like that.
I mean, yes, it was a cloudy day, right? But this sea day is not over with yet. This sea day is not over with yet.
So tonight was our first specialty dining night.
The teppanyaki restaurant. Now, we originally scheduled this for like 6:30 or so, but it got pushed back a couple times to 8:30. Now, we were in for a night. That was an event. Specialty dining event. Rubber chicken.
So we arrived at like 8:15. Our scheduled time was 8:30. We were the first ones at our little table, but everybody else quickly followed.
We're given a menu to look at. There's a few different options. There was one upcharge and a few different options of food that we could choose from.
A 7-course meal.
A lot of food. I was expecting a lot of food, so I was saving myself today.
I saved my hunger from lunch, early lunch, until all the way to 8:30 p.m. So I was ready to eat because I knew this was going to be a big old meal, and boy, was it ever.
So we sat there. Been to one, you've seen it all for the most part.
There are like 3 or 4 sections of flat tops and 2 on each area. So everybody comes in at the same time, which I thought was kind of cool. So at times, all of the chefs would be singing together and the entire restaurant would be singing together.
Now, that was pretty cool.
The downfall to that was it got very loud.
It was like really loud.
A little overstimulating for the little man.
And we couldn't hear our own chef.
There were times when I couldn't even hear what he was saying. A lot of banging knives and metal scraping, and
There was no fire.
he said if they make fire, they fire him. I'm assuming it has something to do with being on a cruise ship and they don't want to take the chance of catching the ship on fire.
So didn't stay that way the whole time, but it was like little sections of it that it was that way.
It was still pretty entertaining. Brandy and I got some Japanese beers. Those were flowing pretty well. I think I ended up with like 3 of them by the end of the night because we were sitting there for a while.
I got the chicken and the sea bass. James got the salmon and the steak. And then they had a kids meal. And each meal came with sushi, miso soup, veggies, rice. It was 7 things. Fried rice, dessert, a salad. I'm missing one. But yeah, it was superb. They did it in sections and it was really broken up and there was never a giant plate of food. It made it so so I could eat all of my food. So I thought the food was excellent. My sea bass was phenomenal. My chicken was really good. Adric loved his. Adric got the sushi as well. So they have a kid's sushi and it comes with like cucumber rolls, but he ate our sushi because he actually likes sushi.
We got sushi. Really good. Even though I got the cucumber one. That's the beginner. The food was great.
So overall, fantastic service. Our server was great. He kept our drinks going. He filled up our waters.
We don't talk anymore.
So the chef and the server work as a team, and it was a good experience.
1, 2, up,
We sat there for 2 hours of meal and entertainment. It was an event. So if you book the teppanyaki restaurant, just know that you're going to be there for a while.
But overall, we had wonderful company.
Oh yeah, we're at the teppanyaki, and I get soy sauce on my shirt. But anyway.
After that, we went inside the casino, and then we went into this place, which I don't know what was it called.
We had not been past the casino or into the casino, so we walked through the casino to see what was on the other side, and it was the Panorama
Lounge. I think it's Panorama Lounge. Panorama Lounge? Is that it? Did I say that right? Kind of a large, multi-purpose entertainment venue. This is the nightclub.
When we first walked in, there was a really great show happening with like singing and dancing. The place is beautiful. There's a huge bar up top. There's a pool table over there.
Super awesome place.
When we walked in, it was the silent disco getting ready to start. So I said, oh, don't you have to be 18 to do the silent disco? And he's like, no, you have to be 18 to get the headsets. So we got the headsets and went down and kind of watched the rest of the show that they had. And then the silent disco started.
But Adric, he wasn't into it though.
I think it was a bit much for Adric.
I think he was overwhelmed. It was loud in there. It was loud in the teppanyaki. He was a little overstimulated, tired.
It was like, I didn't like it. It was way too loud. I didn't want to be there.
That was just too much. So it was late. It was time to be done for the day. So we stayed for a song or two of the silent disco and we hit the road.
It was time to wrap up the night. MSC won this battle tonight, okay?
We went out to the elevators and kind of talked about what we wanted to do and came to the conclusion I would take Adric back. James was gonna go to the bathroom and grab some waters from the bar and come back upstairs as well. So Adric and I got up here, got into our PJs.
Got our pajamas on and then watched some TV, and then
James sent me a text message that said, hey,
I think I'm gonna stay out, take advantage of this situation and check out some of the stuff that we normally can't check out with a kid, right?
I'm gonna go check out some of the nightlife. And I said, that's fine. I'm normally the one that bebops around, so go for it.
So I stepped into the loft. They had dueling pianos there at the loft. Nice little bar. They have a little performance area back there, and they had these two women were taking song requests and playing music and entertaining, cracking jokes. It was a good time. It was good. This was like more our generation type stuff, so it was very entertaining, and I was like, man, I wish Brandy could be here. But yeah, I just sat down. I got an old-fashioned, sat down there. I felt kind of weird sitting by myself.
He said he felt weird being alone, but lots of people love to cruise alone.
Felt like a creeper or something.
But lots of people cruise alone and vacation alone, like solo travelers. There's actually solo traveler get-togethers on the cruise, like several of them actually.
Like, I'm just a guy on a cruise by myself here. Everyone else is with like friends or their husband or wife, and they're dressed up because it's elegant night. So you still got some people that are dressed up in their suits and, you know, looking all flashy. And I'm just sitting here by myself with soy sauce on my shirt, minding my own business.
So he went to the dueling pianos, he checked out the nightclub, he got himself some drinks, he hung out.
So I popped back into the Panorama after dark, and it had turned into a full-blown adults-only nightclub situation in there now. Some nights are going to be busier than others. It didn't seem too busy this night, but crazy nightclub space. And I remember the Seashore had a really cool lounge for the dance club also. This is where MSC does a really good job. The dance club felt like a really cool disco. But yeah, I felt kind of weird. I ordered like a whiskey sour and sat down, and the little table beside me was glowing blue. So here I am, sitting at the dance club all by myself, soy sauce on my shirt and all. Yeah, feeling weird. People were drunk, so I actually saw myself playing a brandy and people watching. It was kind of entertaining. Feeling weird, but cool. I'm glad I got to check it out. But yeah, I was like, I had enough. I had enough of my people watching. I had soy on my shirt. I gotta go back to the room and take care of this soy. Late at night, I'm in the bathroom in my stateroom. The family is sleeping. I've had enough to drink for the day. I have a soy stain on my shirt. It might be about time to retire the shirt. Now, I could take this shirt, rip it off, retire it, and bust open that bottle of bubbly that's in my refrigerator right now. But I'm not gonna do that, okay? Because, believe it or not, I've grown up over the years, and I'm gonna do what any grown man would do in this situation. I think you know what I'm talking about. Man, why'd I have to go so hard on the soy sauce? Man, I don't know that I'm doing this right. It's 1:05. I'm determined. Mission accomplished. Yes, I know it was a cheap Chinese shirt, but I feel good in it, and that's all that matters. I had to get some sleep because the next day we'd be in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and I had to get some rest, whatever rest I could get. Which, by the way, I've been sleeping pretty good on the bed, so pretty comfortable.
We are going to be in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Tayano Bay, which Adric would love. And we've been to Tayano Bay when we did our NCO escape cruise.
Tomorrow's going to be a good day. It's going to be warm. That's all I know. I don't know how the weather's going to be, but I know it's going to be warm. That's a guarantee. First sea day, and today has proven that there is a cruise line for everyone, and MSC is a fierce competitor, okay? Yeah, this ship is beautiful. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I'm probably just going to keep saying it. I'm loving this cruise. It's day 2. You ain't saying nothing yet.
Shout out Shannon.
Subscribe.